studying, I don't even do what I studied for anymore. So that was like, if I stayed in South Africa, I was considering becoming a financial planner. So I had like 1 more year of studying to go there. But yeah, so I've opened my own business now as a coach in Chicago. So a lot of it is still one-on-one, two-on-one work, and then I work with the elite, the teenagers who are good players. I work a lot with them. And then during the day, I'm also now, I'm in the packaging industry, so I'm an account manager and a salesman for my company with that. So that's the first time I've done anything outside of cricket. So I also, luckily working for them, they've allowed me to still be a full-time cricketer, so the hours are not corporate hours, so I'm able to still train just as much in that, and it gives me a chance to step out of the cricketing world to do something else as well, which is important. You can't be a cricketer forever. Well, I love golf. I've been loving golf since I was like 8 or 9 years old, so I try to play a lot. Baseball, I didn't really get into baseball until I moved here, and I'm not absolutely crazy about it. I do follow the Cubs because I live in Chicago. And there's the similarities to cricket, so like I almost enjoy going to hit at the batting cages a little bit because I want to feel what it feels like to try and hit like a 90-mile-an-hour fastball. Obviously with cricket similarities, I think I enjoy it more because of the similarities towards cricket. It is a little bit slow for me. I still enjoy going to different games now because I like seeing different stadiums, and that's almost more what I enjoy, and the atmosphere of it. But yeah, I think because it's similar to cricket, that's more of the reason why I've got quite interested in it. Our academy has grown by numbers, and as the game's developing more, there's better facilities and that, especially my academy's gone a long way to try and make sure that the kids are not just playing in the nets and that the whole time, but they're having middle practices. They're playing games all the time. So we've acquired our own fields on hybrid pitches, which is at least it's getting them off Astro and playing a somewhat level of cricket that you would play in like a test playing nation. So that's been really good for them. So the skill level has improved quickly in our academy, I can tell, over the last year than it did before that, just by getting them outside and all of that quite often. Obviously just a lot of training, and in the winter in Chicago it's cold, so there's a lot of time to go to the gym and indoor, so it's nice to get outside. There's a lot of indoor training coming from where I come from. As I said, I've started to do something outside of cricket now as well during the day. My coaching, I changed it from just being a coach for them to having it as my own business, so I'm like a contractor to them, so that's been exciting. But no, not too much difference other than training a lot and trying to fix a few things on last year that I felt I was a little bit weaker at, so hopefully I'll put an even better performance this year. I always put in a lot of effort because you want to always be in a good side, you want to be playing all the time, because if you just take it easy then you're not going to get very far. And I want to be out there playing, I want to play every game. Last year was an awesome time, so I don't want to let myself down by not being up to the mark and then I don't get into the side and that, so that's something really important. I always want to be playing the whole time. The wickets have been decent. They're not too bad for wickets that are quite new as well. So it's been nice to get outside and run around because we don't get to do that a lot in Chicago. And the fields are not as good as what we have here. So it's a nice change to be back in a professional setup. You're never ever going to expect anything. I did all right last year. I felt if I look back on my bowling could have been a little bit better, but when I needed to pull something off with the bat, I felt like I did a pretty good job with the situations that I found myself in. Definitely some work needs to be done on the bowling side. If I can get that better and then keep pushing the batting in the right direction, then I don't see why I can't get retained going forward. But you never know. Also the makeup of the team, they might need a different style of player no matter how well you've done because of how the certain internationals we bring in. So you never know where you're going to fit in within the environment. So you always just got to do your best and then do what the team needs from you.